Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watch One. Thanks for logging on. Today we're looking at the Omega Moonwatch Dark Side of the Moon Vintage Black. You can see this 44mm ceramic Omega chronograph on our website, watchyouwant.com. Purchase it there, and if you enjoy these videos, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Watch You Want Inc. You can also click on the card in the upper right-hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full listing for this watch with additional accessories included, high-resolution images, and naturally complete pricing details. On my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, this star of Bezel World 2015 has an impressive dichotomy to it. It is modern in its size, it is modern in its details, but the incredible lightness of the ceramic case and the unique simulated vintage patina give the watch a character that's neither contemporary nor vintage. It's sort of its own category. The imagined past. Now the watch is broad across the wrist, 44.25 millimeters, not including the crown and the pushers. It's also fairly thick, being 16.5 millimeters thick, and you can see with that outcropping of the tachymetric scale bezel, the watch doesn't slide naturally underneath a tight sleeve or cuff. From lug to lug, however, it's more compact than you would expect. Being only 50 millimeters from extremity to extremity, you can actually wear this watch pretty easily on a smaller wrist. My wrist is 16 centimeters, but even if yours is as small as 14, you should be able to wear this one with security and style. Moreover, because it is ceramic, and ceramic is inherently just so light, eyes closed, it wears as a far smaller timepiece. Now the watch is paired with a brilliantly inspired strap. This is an Omega factory strap, and you can see underneath it's brand new, but it has this aged, untreated, rusticated look to the leather with a dramatic contrasting stitch and just enough bolstering about the lugs that it transitions very smoothly to the swell of the case flanks. You'll also note that it actually tucks rather close to the case, so there's very little daylight showing on either side for a very integrated look. You'll also notice that all of the perforations have a rubber collar atop them to prevent gouging and premature aging of the strap. Very clever, good value here that aids in the longevity of the strap, and you're going to want that because this is a spectacular piece to feel and to wear. Now the watch also has a hybrid ceramic and titanium twin trigger deployant clasp. You can see how it tucks excess strap underneath the clasp body for a nice clean look when the watch is buckled down, eliminating strap minder loops. You'll also note the twin trigger action, so it requires positive release. This one can't fly open, not friction fit. Also with beautiful ceramic on the top, built for the long haul. Now ceramic is a wonderful material for a watch that's not going to be used for the hardest of hardcore applications, because in everyday life, it's effectively as scratch resistant as sapphire, which is to say, almost scratch proof. Now you can see the asymmetrical style beveled case of the original Moonwatch here. Now it's grown up a bit from approximately 42 millimeters on the original Speedmaster Professional to 44.5 here. But again, it wears effectively like any Omega Speedmaster 42 or 44, and the lightness makes it very versatile. The look itself, well, the look itself is going to polarize because this is very much of the all-black watch school of thought. Simulated patina, again, that's something else that often polarizes. But in both cases, the incredible dark case bezel, the ceramic dial, the vintage loom, it's beautifully done, beautifully executed. This is the best of the best in the world of both all-black watches and simulated patina. Because functionally, it's just as good as it is aesthetically. You can easily read this watch at a glance. The contrast is superb. And again, you are dealing with a semi-gloss dial base, and the vintage patina indices and hashes stick out brilliantly. You also get the symmetry of a twin-register chronograph dial with the functionality of a tri-register chronograph. You have hours and minutes on a mono counter at 3 o'clock with chronograph seconds at center, as well as a discrete date wheel at 6 o'clock. Now we are talking about the Omega Caliber 9300, in-house bidirectional winding, free-sprung with a dual-anchored balance bridge. It is very tough, very resistant to shock-induced timing variations. With twin mainspring barrels, it has 60 hours of power reserve. It is a COSC certified Swiss chronometer, and it does feature the George Daniels co-axial system with its quirky modern beat rate of 25,200 vibrations per hour. If you pull the crown, I'll demonstrate. If you pull the crown, you do stop the balance, hacking the watch, allowing precise synchronization to a known accurate reference time. And the 5 ATM Water-Resistant watch also enjoys both a column wheel function selector, which you can see beneath the skeletonized bridge just above it, as well as a vertical clutch, so the engagement of the chronograph is exceptionally smooth. Stop it, start it, reset it. Smooth, predictable, not halting, no staggers, no jumps. Unlike the lateral clutch, you can just leave the vertical clutch chronograph running. No hazard to the movement, no extra wear and tear. You can simply read your seconds off the center and ignore the hour and minutes counter if you prefer to have seconds, hours, and minutes at center. Now, the watch is a remarkable effort, postmodern, the idea of a new watch that looks like an old watch that never was. A quirky concept, but immensely popular, and in this case, beautifully executed. You can see this Omega Moonwatch Dark Side of the Moon Vintage Black and buy it on our website, watchyouwant.com.